Well, it's saying that I have a low connection, but I'm gonna go ahead anyways. Forgive me, I just got off work, so I'm a little bit shiny. I wanted to talk a little bit about the root chakra, and then if anybody hops on, I will do a chakra test for them. So let me just invite some people here. Hello! I'm not sure who's with me. I have pretty low internet here. So let's see if I see any comments. Forgive me. I'm just gonna log in with my tablet. Oh, I do see! Hello Megan. Hello Lori. So I wanted to do a little video about the root chakra, and if anybody would like to, I will use my pendulum and check to see what chakras need to be worked on. But if you want an in-depth chakra report, you just need to send me a message and I will send you some questions to fill out, and I will show you a physical drawing of, oh look, I didn't even wipe my makeup off. I'll show you a physical drawing of your chakras in circles, and it's a great way for you to know what chakras need to be worked on. I have my chakra Bible that I was guided to, like, just I was drawn in the chapters to go to this book, and it just like popped out at me, and it was just divine timing. It was the beginning of my path. So hold on, let's see here. Through the unfolding of the first chakra, which is your root chakra, you will learn to say yes to life and discover the source of life energy. So I definitely want to talk a little bit about, like, we all get really, really excited about chakras, and we all want to jump into the higher chakras. So anything above the heart, we want, we want our voice, we want to be able to see clairvoyantly with our third eye, we want to connect to source with our crown chakra, and it's just we kind of all make the mistake in the beginning, overactivating the higher chakras before you've got your base, which can really throw you off weird. Like, you can feel all sorts of strange. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the root chakra. The central theme is stability, the will to live, self-preservation, and a sense of trust and security and groundedness. So when people say I'm not grounded, they always think the root chakra. It is a 4-leafed lotus flower, and the color is red. So the mantra is Lang, so long. The element is earth, that represents the root chakra. The basic symbol is a square, so the sacred geometry is a square for the root chakra. The planet that's associated with the root chakra is Mercury, which is coming up in retrograde here pretty soon. And root chakra governs your sense of smell. The root chakra is the lowest chakra and the foundation for all of your chakras. It is definitely the spot to start, because once you lock in these lower chakras, the other ones start flourishing so much easier. It's kind of like thinking about having a whole bunch of rocks in a sieve, and you're trying to pour through, and like the small rocks are blocking the water flow, and you're trying to get water down to the bottom. You're thinking of it opposite, like it's actually going up. But when you think of sieves like that, when you're sitting down at the bottom and it's not getting through the rocks and pebbles in the strainer, like, and you're working on this one down here, what is the point? You know what I mean? So it's definitely really, really important to work on your root. You know, get down to basics. Don't jump up into the higher chakras before you've started with your base. So having a good base of your root chakra is like seriously the most important thing. Without a proper root chakra, you have all kinds of problems in your life that I will get into later on here. In Sanskrit, the name is Muladhara. Muladhara. I always say them wrong. Meaning the root, and adhara meaning support. The chakra is also referred to as the base center, so your base chakra, or the tail chakra, or the root center, or the first chakra. It's got all kinds of names. Ancient Hindu depictions portrayed the root chakra as a four-petaled flower. The four petals corresponding to the four Sanskrit symbols Vam, Am, Sham, and Sam. The primary mantra that is used to associate this chakra is long. So if you're gonna chant, be like long and really get that in there. The root chakra is associated with the Hindu deities Brahma and Dakini. The red color of the root chakra represents life energy, passion, and strength, which this chakra is responsible for. So think about like how, like, this is where your life force energy comes from. So you want to be sure that you are starting with this chakra. I cannot. You love the Bijaz? I don't know what that means, Katie. That was awesome today, Katie. You totally nailed that card. I was floored. I sing them in my sound healing events. Oh, yeah, you have a beautiful voice. You should always be singing. Where was I? The root chakra is associated with the element lead and the vowel sound of U, and the planet Mercury. The energy of the Muladhara chakra is also related to the times of sunrise and sunset, red earth, and fire. The chakra is most fully activated during the phase of the full moon. So the position of and influences on the body. The root chakra lies in the area of the, I don't know how to say that, coccyx? Somebody help me. Coccyx. Somebody do it phonetically for me because I can't get it. Between Bijaz. LOL, that's what you were talking about. Lam Vam. Oh. Bijaz for the chakras. I didn't know that's what they were called. Thank you, Katie. Really? Is that how coccyx? Coccyx, between the anus and the perineum. So at the very base when you're sitting down on the floor. It corresponds to the base of the spinal column. It's thank you, you guys. I love you guys. I'm not very good with big words sometimes. It supplies the pelvic regions and the large and small intestines with energy. So you definitely need a root chakra. The central theme of the root chakra is connected with the earth. Through no other chakra do we draw as much energy from the earth as through the root chakra. For this reason, the root chakra is considered the source of our life energy, Kundalini energy. Okay. Bye-bye, Katie. Thank you for popping on. Kundalini energy, the power of creativity, and resides in the it all resides in the root chakra. So if you're trying to do a Kundalini awakening, then you need to be starting where your base is. So gemstones, there are all kinds. I know Katie could really help with this. For the root chakra is ruby, hematite, and garnet. I'm a huge lover of hematite. Essential oils is clove, rosemary, cypress, and cedar. Bach flowers, if you're into that, is clematis, rock rose, and sweet chestnut. The spice, so spices you can kind of start working with, is ginger and sweet flag. Is meditating at sunrise or sunset more powerful for this chakra? No, I don't think so. I think you can work on it anytime that you would like to. Kind of just mix and match with these. Like if you have rosemary oil, put it in your diffuser. If you have ginger, start cooking with lots of ginger. Wear red, have red around your house. Listen to some of the files that I have on chakra binaural beats. Medicinal plants is valerian. So if you have trouble sleeping, valerian root is amazing if you have a tincture of it or tea. Not only will it stimulate your root chakra, but it will help relax you. If you have a lot of anxiety, valerian's really good for that too. It's not going to knock you out like sleep aids do, but it will give you a window to relax you so that you can close your eyes and go to sleep and turn your mind off a little bit. Lime blossom and elder blossom are also medicinal plants for this chakra. So where are we? Like I was saying to everybody else on this video, if you want a full in-depth chakra test, I will do one with you. You have a lot of questions, well, about 30 questions that you have to answer, and I will draw you out physically your chakras so you can see which ones need to be worked on, which ones are strong, which ones are blocked. Where else are we? So blockages in the root chakra. When the root chakra is weak, a person is not well grounded. Serious blockages and weaknesses are obstacles to human development. Like, that's how serious this is. Just as the overall growth of a tree is dependent upon the health of its root system, so the functioning of all the other chakras depend upon the power development of the base chakra. So if you're having problems developing your third eye, it's because you haven't been working on your root chakra. I can't say it enough. At a psychological level, one encounters the problem of a basic lack of trust. It is then expressed on all other levels. The initial cause of this misfortune usually lie in early childhood. People who were unwanted as children, neglected or abandoned, or worse, treated cruelly or abused, have a hard time learning to trust in others, in themselves, or in life in general. A deep, abiding, suspicious cautions them to always keep their guard up. Often they provide their fear onto concrete things and develop phobic reactions to such things as spiders or dogs. Well, I was scared of both of those. I'm a lot better with dogs. What else? Lack of trust. Because of their fear, people so affected can become overly dependent on others who seem to provide a sense of security. Ideally, they can be helped to strengthen the root chakra. Let's get into some of the illnesses. So it's really, really serious. So your root chakra, you are 1 year old when that's the theme. Gotta love those pop-ups. And yep, no, I think that's it for that one. Okay, ailments related to blockages in the root chakra. When we begin to gently regulate the energy of the root chakra and remove blockages, we find that many different complaints are alleviated. This is honestly, like, this opened my eyes as to just how many chakras needed to, hi Adriana, just needed to be worked on. We may find that different complaints are alleviated. Chakra work supports the body's own healing power when it is naturally balanced. When its natural balance has been lost, the following health problems are associated with energetic disturbances. So digestive disorders are associated with the root chakra. Hemorrhoids, constipation, lower back pain. Lower back pain can also be lack of money, though, so you got to really kind of feel into that. Sciatica, skeletal problems, osteoporosis, pain in the legs and feet, varicose veins, anemia and other blood disorders, stress-induced ailments, and allergic reactions. So you would be so surprised when your root chakra is off just how many of these things can disappear when you start balancing your energies. It literally governs your entire body system. So root chakra program problem. Root chakra program. Check up when you need to work on your root chakra. If you feel you've lost trust in life, if you don't feel at home in your own body, if you worry about the future and meeting your obligations, if you feel like you're losing your emotional footing, if you are easily overwhelmed by life, if you feel chronically tired and lacking in energy, if you don't exercise enough, if you often feel cold or have cold hands and feet, if your digestion isn't working properly. Hi, Tracy. If you have problems with your colon, if you have a tendency towards back pain, and if you suffer from sciatica and throw your back out, the following methods will harmonize. So aromatherapy. So the oils like rosemary oil and stuff, you can blend up and use that. You can also do baths. You just have to be really, really careful. Sorry, I was interrupted. Who's this reading for? This reading is just about root chakras for people in general. I said if anybody wants to know exactly what chakras they want to know what are blocked or need work on or how strong your other chakras are, I can give you an actual visual aid. Let me find it. I had it. So it'll look like that. The dark circles mean blocks. This is a really old chakra. This is like from the beginning for me. And when you see them colored in, that means the strength of the chakra. So when it's all colored in, you definitely, oh, Crystal, maybe you need to work on your root chakra. Actually, Reiki is really good for that. So we do Sunday nights. We do, Sunday nights we do Healing Circle, and there's a bunch of us with Reiki that can actually help you work on your root chakra. If you're being called to it, it's probably for a reason. So if you want to do healing with plants, twice a day, drink a large cup of either elder or lime blossom tea. Add 1 tablespoon of the dried flowers and 1 cup of boiling water and cover and steep for 7 minutes. It is well known that an infusion of valerian strengthens the system. It is also effective in balancing energies and dissolving blockages in the root chakra. Take 3 tablespoons of dried or cut valerian root and add to a liter of red wine. Let the mixture stand for 10 days, then filter the wine through the clean linen towel. Take 2 tablespoons 3 times a day. Well, I'd want to drink the wine. You can also just make valerian tea, or Shoppers Drug Mart usually will sell valerian pills. They're stinky as all hell. Like they're awful, but they work well and really, really help with anxiety. If you are one that has problems with anxiety too, valerian is fantastic. Or you just need that little edge to relax. Janine's amazing one-on-one Reiki too. Thank you, Tracy. Gemstone therapy. So you can wear a gold necklace. See, I've got a hematite on there. So hematite is for your root chakra. I always wear that for grounding. You can also place on your very lower back, almost just up from your butt crack. You can place any kind of red stone, any hematite, any of the ones that I listed off before. Gold necklace, and you touch it frequently. Ruby works the best for direct chakra therapy. Place the ruby on your lower back and preferably in direct contact with your skin, so move your clothing out of the way. So Bach flower therapy, if you're going to do Bach flowers, use the Bach flower remedy 3 times a day before meals. Place 3 drops of each essence, 6 drops all together on your tongue. Leave them in your mouth for a little while before swallowing. You can do vocalizations. The vowel U stimulates the root chakra. You can also do the binaural beats. I have those in the file section, so they are really, really powerful. They're really, really good to go to sleep to. Just stick in your headphones, and I suggest headphones with binaural beats because they're more powerful that way. But if the earplugs bug your ears, because I can only go to sleep and then I take them out while I'm sleeping. Affirmations. Since we're doing our affirmation contest, affirmations for your root chakra. I trust in the power of life. Say that 3 times to yourself in the mirror. I feel at home in my body is another one. I feel at home in my body. I am sustained and nourished by nature. You also can go grounding outside and it will really help your root chakra. Chakra, they call it a chakra energy massage. It's really funny. It's actually a Reiki massage. Activating the root chakra in daily life. Exercise regularly. Get physically active. Look for a sport that you enjoy. Okay, exercise, I get it. Enjoy a foot massage on a daily basis. Knead the soles of your feet forcefully. This will activate your foot chakras, your reflex zones, and your root chakra. Spend as much time as you can outdoors. Take long walks and go barefoot whenever you can. So grounding and earthing. In the morning, bathe your upper and lower legs in cold water. Train a stream of cold water from the feet upwards to the thighs and then back down. I don't know if you would want to do that. It's so funny. This book is so crazy. Like, why would you even do that? Whenever you can, make direct contact with the earth. Spend time in nature. Try to find unspoiled places. Meditate under a tree or work in a garden. Wear red clothing and use red fabrics in your house. Place red flowers around your house. Listen to rhythmic music and learn to play the drums. Enjoy the sunset is another one for the root chakra. These practices will be most effective when engaging in the time of the full moon. So if you're really serious about wanting to get your root chakra going, then try to sync it up with the full moon and start this a little bit before the full moon and then a little bit after, and I would say that gets you going the most. I also can post some yoga programs for the root chakra. The root chakra is like a deep squat where your knees are up to your breasts and your arms hanging over your legs. That's a good root chakra one. Laying down with one leg. Hold on, I'll show you. Laying down with the one leg out. That's another yoga pose for that. And here's the other simple one. Just simply meditate like that. Wow, what's going on, Crystal? I just felt so called to do it. I have these all on my Tranquil Rose page. I'm just a little more open to doing videos now. So again, ways to harmonize your root chakra: gemstones, ruby, hematite, and garnet. Essential oils are cloves, rosemary, cypress, and cedar. Bach flowers is clematis, rock rose, sweet chestnut. Spice is ginger and sweet flag. Medicinal plants, valerian, lime blossom, and elder blossom. So these are all kind of things that you're going to want. And the central theme is stability, the will to live, self-preservation, sense of trust and security, and groundedness. The color is red. The mantra is long. Elements, earth. The basic geometric symbol is square. The planet Mercury is also associated with the root chakra, and your sensory function of smell. So that's an overview of that. Who on this video wants to know how many chakras need to be worked on right now? I will use my pendulum. But you gotta let me know if you would rather the drawing. I can do that for you. You just need to send me a private message and I will send you the questions, but I will do this one right now. Okay, Lori would like to know. All right. Archangel Michael, please surround me in your protection, only letting in love light, high intentions and high vibrations. Please dissolve all lower level frequencies and vibrations and help me to answer this accurately. The question is going to be for Lori Reeves. How many chakras does she need to work on? Yeah, I'd say that's 4. Okay, let's see, Christy. Archangel Michael, how many chakras does Christy Lavely need to work on? That's really certain of you, Christy. That's a big 3. Well, that's not bad. You have 3. Now we can find out with the questions. What 3? Me. I was thinking I should do the test again. Oh yeah, let's do it, Tracy. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Archangel Michael, how many chakras does Tracy Tudell need to work on? Remember, just send me a private message if you want me to actually draw up your chakras so that you can see where your blocks are. And well, look at this, Tracy. Weird. Okay, make up your mind already. Playing around in circles. Pendulum's so weird. Okay, Tracy's a 2. Right, Archangel Michael, how many chakras do I need to work on? One, and I can guarantee you, everyone, it's the root chakra. I always have root chakra problems. Yep. All right. Oh. Crystal, do you want me to check for you, Crystal? Give me a comment if you want me to check for you, Crystal. Okay. Archangel Michael. Crystal Envoy. How many chakras does she need to work on? Gotta love how the pendulum has to see them all first. Okay, okay. Okay, how many chakras does Crystal Envoy need to work on? Thank you. Jeez Louise. Five? Oh, my Lanta. Crystal. You need to be hitting up some of your Reiki ladies. Not a big deal. You can listen to at night. Why don't you just put on a full chakra balance? That's one of the easiest ways to do it. And crystal baths. The reason that mine are so balanced is I have crystal baths like at least 4 times a week with essential oils in them. I prefer to do lavender oil, and I do have a warning: if you do hot steamy baths, be really sure that your body isn't sensitive to certain oils, because I think I put clove oil in once and it was awful. It was awful, and everywhere the oil touched my skin from the top of the water, I had this like mark of like a rash. Oh, it was terrible. Like, I like to learn everything the hard way, so I just figured I'd warn you. Or essential oils with crystals in your diffuser. That was another one that I gave a little hack to. Yeah, I know, I'm a little bit crazy. It's my Young Living. But you see I put rose quartz in there. I normally have more, but they're kind of all busy with my crystal grid. That is for all you ladies that did your intentions. So I think I'm going to post some more videos about each chakra. I'm just going to kind of break them up. I put peppermint in my bath. Not good. No, it was bad. Okay, peppermint. We have confirmed. Clove oil and peppermint. Not good. You just never know, right? So maybe stick to lavender. Do, the cleansing bath that, is in the files. We have recipes for them. Apple cider vinegar is another great one with your crystals. You might as well detox emotionally and physically from your body while you're doing your chakras. So it's a simple way to relax. It's a simple way. I just threw my pendulum on the floor. I better be careful. It's just a really soothing way to balance your chakras. So with crystal baths and aromatherapy, diffusing aromas, and doing your binaural beats, or any of the other chakra noises that you really like or drawn to, make sure it's something that you want to listen to. So if binaural beats really drive you nuts, then you probably shouldn't listen to that. There's ones that are chanting. I have all kinds of them in the files, so just have a look and see what resonates with you. But yeah, this is my little video on root chakra. Kind of all over the place, but I was feeling drawn to do it because somebody came to me that I am mentoring, and somebody gave them advice to work on their third eye, and I kind of not contradicting anybody, because working on your third eye does help you develop your gifts. Your spiritual gifts are your crown chakra and your third eye. The two up here are the ones that you'll use the most for psychic gifts. But if you have a cruddy root chakra, you're going to get into all kinds of problems. So why bother? Might as well start and get your base strong and work your way up. So I look forward to your guys' messages, and thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, you guys.